Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. Quick word, you might have noticed in the last two videos that my usual music for the intro is gone. Simple reason is the app that I was using, they've changed the way you add music, and I couldn't figure out really how to put it just in these couple of seconds, and at the start of the video it started playing right the way through the video, so I had to kind of scrap it. I'll look into it and I'll try and fix it, but for now I'm just going to leave it just now. Anyway, let's get straight into this video. Here to talk about St Mirren Rangers, and I'm pleased to say I was completely wrong about the result anyway. I genuinely think the performance is kind of what I predicted and what I expected to happen. They were very, very tight at the back. They looked like very compact at the back, and if I'm honest, for 70 odd minutes, maybe even 80 odd, well, almost 80 minutes, their plan worked. Their game plan to frustrate us, just like Kilmarnock did, almost got them at least a point. They could have actually scored a couple of goals themselves in the first half if it wasn't for Alan McGregor. Played superbly well every time it was called upon. There was one in the second half as well, actually. It turned out to be offside, but he didn't know it was offside, and he made a really, really good save. So it was 2 or 3 really, really good saves that he made in the match to keep us in it, really. And strange to say keep us in it, because St Mirren were really never in the game. It was very similar to the last game we played them. In fact, very similar. Same score, same number of men on the pitch at the end, which we'll obviously talk about later on. First half wasn't particularly great, but I could see the effort from the Rangers players. It was a lot better than what it was on Wednesday night there. The intensity was a little bit flat at times, but maybe the first 10-15 minutes it was there, and it kind of calmed down a little bit, and it became a little bit predictable in the first half at least. We went into the second half, and to be honest, right away you could see a change in the team's attitude. Gerrard had obviously said something at the break to give them a little bit more confidence and trying things going forward, and it worked for a certain amount of time. They started closing people down a lot quicker. They were moving the ball a little bit quicker, but again it came a little bit flat after that, and we kind of looked like we were running out of ideas how to score. I was quite pleased with Grezda. I mean, Grezda came off for Candieas, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but I actually thought Grezda did okay in spells. I'm not going to diss him. I've seen a few people slating him already, saying he's not good enough. He's just back from injury, you need to remember that, and he doesn't quite look like he's fitting in yet. Obviously Candieas and Tavernier have got that chemistry down the right, and they've been playing for 2 years together, so it takes a bit of time. You obviously didn't really know how Tav was playing, or Tav didn't know how he was playing. He was making runs that wouldn't get noticed, and just silly things like that. You can see there is a player in there. Gerrard really, really rates him highly, so I'm not going to hate on him for his performance today. A little bit of play acting, I would say, from him. A couple of times he went down. He's not really strong enough. He did say in his post-match interview there that he's a fast and aggressive player and all that kind of thing, but he needs to stand up to the physical side of the game a little bit more. He went down a little bit too easily in my book. Leading on from Grezda came off. So he quickly realised maybe 10-15 minutes into the second half that it wasn't working. What was happening? We needed a little bit of injection from somewhere, a little bit of magic, and he made the change, brought Candieas on, and I thought Candieas kind of lifted everybody. Excuse the pun here, but I'm going to start calling Candieas the taxi man, because the way he just gave everyone a lift when he came on. See what I did there? But yeah, he totally changed the game in my opinion. He had that intensity to drive forward. He looked dangerous, and he had a better distribution all round than Tav had given in the entire game, if I'm honest. I think Tav didn't have his best game either. He was better than what he was last week. One person I will pick out was Andy Halliday. I thought was absolutely superb. He had a little bit of fight with somebody, back and forth, and it looked like he might have could possibly be sent off if he didn't keep a lid on things, but he just kind of stood his ground to the player, and it was just handbags really. But yeah, even his distribution, his crossing was spot on. Some of his corners, Goldson missed by millimetres on one of them. The other one he kind of headed it into the ground and it didn't quite get there. But his overall performance I just thought was superb. So well done, Andy Halliday. Yeah, he's been slated a lot recently, not recently, but particularly in the last 2-3 years he's been slated, and he's answered the critics, I think, with that performance. So as I said, we needed that little bit of inspiration, and Candieas provided that. The 80th minute, he got the ball on the right hand side and he looked to cross it in. When he first hit it, I thought he's actually overhit that, and it looked like he'd completely missed his target, but I'm still not sure if he meant this or not, but it's sailed into the top corner. It was an absolute great finish. If he means it, it's up there for goal of the season, but I honestly think he was just trying to float it into the back post area, and he kind of caught the keeper off guard, and it's went in. At this point, I didn't actually realise this at first because I was busy celebrating myself, but he got booked for his celebration for jumping at a crowd, which I thought was... It's one of the things you know you're going to get booked for it, but I think it's a little bit harsh. If you do it to the opposition fans, however, it's going to maybe incite a riot or something, but if you're jumping in front of your own fans, you're all celebrating, how is it dangerous? I don't get that, and I don't think I ever will. So yeah, he got booked for that, and Morelos in the 91st minute, I think it was, came in for the right, and he scored from this situation quite a few times now. He's very dangerous for that situation. I'm delighted for him to get his goal as well. That's now 14 for the season. Really pleased for him because he looked a little bit disappointed in his own performance probably. He always kind of looks to take the huff when he's not scored. So delighted for him. Now this is where the controversy starts. First of all, Morelos scores, goes away and celebrates, gets hit by a coin. There was about 4 or 5 coins thrown onto the pitch. One of them hit Morelos. He didn't make a big deal of it like Neil Lennon did the other night, but that's got to be addressed if that's a constant thing that's happening. I don't think it'll be talked about in the same way that the Lennon incident was. I think it'll just kind of get swept under the carpet. I don't even know if they'll get fined or anything for that. But anyway. So yeah, as I was saying, during the celebrations, the goalkeeper's put his hand around Candieas, and they were talking for a bit. He walks away from the goalkeeper, and then Candieas, Anton Ferdinand, puts his arm around Candieas, and they're talking. And as he pulls his hand away, he's kind of like brushed him like that, in a kind of choking manoeuvre kind of thing. And there's not much in it, to be honest, but Candieas is just thinking, what's going on here? Now this is a strange thing, I've not actually seen what happened after that, because all I seen was the goal celebration, and then we seen Candieas getting sent off. That's all Sky Sports showed during the live footage. And unfortunately I was at work this morning, so I had to record the game. By the time I got back and things, I watched the game and the recording cut off just after the game finished, so I didn't see Sky Sports analysis of what happened or anything like that, so I'm kind of having to go back and see what happened on Twitter and all these kind of things. But it looks like he's just complained to Ferdinand what's happened, and that's all it was, and the referees came over, split them up, and not sent them off, but give them both a yellow card, which I felt was really harsh, and he's been sent off. It's one of the most ridiculous sending offs that I've seen. The other one was Andy Halliday about 2 or 3 years ago. I can't even remember who we were playing, but he celebrated a goal in the middle of the pitch. He did this in the centre of the pitch, and he got booked for inciting the fans and sent off for it, which was absolutely mental. I don't know if you'll remember that, but it was a crazy sending off, and that's Candieas one reminds me very much of it, where you're just like, what? I really don't know what's happening. I don't really want to make any comments on Willie Collum. I've went on about that referee in particular in many of my videos. I think he's very incompetent, and I really, really am undecided whether the guy has it in for us or he's just a bad referee. It's probably a mixture of both, if I'm really honest. Such a poor refereeing performance. Who else was it? Someone else Brian Jacket got booked early in the second half as well, and it was needless. Whether it was a foul or not, you can maybe say he was a bit forceful with his challenge. He definitely won the ball, but I think booking him was a bit harsh, in my opinion. And Jack, rightly so, after that incident, he was fouled yet again by Willock, I think it was. And Jack went mental at the referee, shouting, how many times is the guy going to get away with that? And to me, Brian Jack's reaction to that was probably worse than what Candieas did to get sent off. So, where's the consistency there? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I think I've talked for quite a long time. Delighted that it's a happier video than the last one. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please keep commenting on the comments. Subscribe if you're new. I've got 53 subscribers now, which isn't great, but I'm really pleased with everyone who has subscribed. 53, we're going for 55, just like Gerard is. So let's go. Thank you.